Hello. So you probably remember this image is where we left off from part one of this shoot, and then we went to this next venue, and we started at this tree. And as you can see, I'm just always the first shots are just getting the light right, as I call it. It's getting your settings right for the light, but yeah, so it takes a few minutes sometimes to just get it how you want it and just feel into the new environment. And this spot was just so perfect for these two ladies. So we had this beautiful side light here that gave these lovely shadows on the tree, which was perfect because if the tree was any more lit, it would have been too distracting. Do you see? So the highlight at the top of the tree there is you wouldn't want any more than that. That's as much as you'd want in this image. And I absolutely loved just getting the young lady to walk towards her mum. The story is she's just about to go to university, so this was a very special shoot, I felt. And just getting her to walk towards her mum and then link arms, it was a real moment, actually. It was a real moment. It was lovely. So this image here, I really feels like really telling a story, because I feel like the young lady in the foreground is kind of reflecting on the next chapter. She's going to university and she's just kind of looking up, reflecting on that. And her mum's just standing in the background, just looking super proud, like, yeah, look at her. She just stood there, and she's got the way she's standing with her head to one side just looks really like she's really admiring her, So yeah, I love it when you're shooting and what you're creating is beginning to tell the story of what's happening in your clients' lives. It's really, really special. So if you're new to this channel, can you guess what camera I'm using for these photographs? Obviously, if you're a subscriber of mine and you've seen part one of this shoot, you're going to know. But I'd love to hear from anybody that's just found my channel. And also, stick around. Please subscribe. It'd be lovely to have you in the space. I will share lots more footage at the end of this video, so please stick around till the end to see the rest of the behind the scenes footage. So are you local to the UK? Would you like to come and learn on a shoot like this from me? Are you just starting out with portrait photography? If you've never experienced a full shoot beginning to end, or you've just begun your venture of photography and location work, and you'd like to come and see a shoot from start to finish and get involved and practice and, as I say, learn from my years and years of experience, I'd love to hear from you. From the very first time you meet your clients and walking them through a shoot and how much to plan and how much to leave to flow at the time, to your settings, your viewpoint, the light, the best time of day to shoot, casting a new eye on a particular venue perhaps, being in your environment with my eyes. All of these things can be so valuable if you're starting out as a photographer. So if there was one thing that you would like to improve on, what would it be? If there was one thing you'd like to branch out and learn and be the best you can at, what would it be? So I've been shooting in this way for over 20 years now, and one of the things that I've learned that I think I'm beginning to practice more and more is to have quite a casual, laid back energy with people when you're shooting. I mean, obviously it depends on the kind of work that you're doing, but if you're doing a family shoot like this and you want people to come out of their shells and play and have fun and really smile naturally and really feel completely relaxed in your company, you've really got to think carefully about how you present yourself and how you are in the shoot. So if you're very, very, very professional, which is probably how I was when I started out, very professional and maybe serious about your camera settings, of course, so you're concentrating on your camera a lot and conscious of your reputation as a professional, so you're not about to go jumping around and being silly with your clients. That's there's a balance, let me say, there's a balance, because if you want people to really relax and fall into how they would be at home, you have to allow that in the space, and sometimes that means being a little bit silly yourself, being playful, being really loosen up. If you want them to loosen up, you have to loosen up. If you're fairly uptight and worried about your settings and all of those things, it comes across, and then it makes it harder for your clients to really relax. And I suppose that's the thing about getting lots of practice with your settings in an environment where there's no pressure on you, because you've got that time and that space to really practice and get to know what you would do, particularly if you're working constantly in a particular venue, or repeating a certain venue. If you kind of know what you're doing on the camera side of things, it leaves you open with a little bit of space to really chat to your clients, get to know them. What do they do? What are their favorite things? How do they relax and have fun? How can you bring that out in the shoot? Because the best photos are when people are completely relaxed, aren't they? And they're smiling and they're just having fun. Those are the moments those are the photos that they will cherish forever, because they'll hold that photo, or they'll look at that photo and they'll be connected to a time when they were happy and smiling and with the people that they love. So really, I invite you to really think about how you present on a photo shoot and how you might like to adapt that or just be mindful of it, to see what impact it has on the energy of the shoot, and how therefore your clients relax, how quickly they relax, and how you give them confidence as well. That's a big one. I'm going to be talking more about this in future videos. And as I say, what would you like to learn? If you could be with me for a day, what would you like to focus on? What would you like to improve on? Please check out my website. Drop me an email if you'd like to consider any coaching with me. It's all there on my website. Have a look. And of course, please keep shooting, keep getting out in this beautiful autumn light, and enjoy every moment of your camera. If you know anybody that my channel might inspire, I would be eternally grateful, of course, if you would share it with those people. Thank you so much, everyone. See you again soon. Bye.